Hi guys, welcome to today's Velocity video, and today we are going to focus on Y models. And I often get a lot of people talking to me about Y models and why we need a Y model and how important the Y model is. Y models are designed to sell a program or a service or a product that you might have. People buy these products or programs because of the Y model. And so let's break down a Y model. There are a couple of different types. I'm going to start off with the most sort of straightforward type of model, which looks like a step ladder. And so with the classic Y model, we're going to have pretty much 3 lines down the bottom here. That's going to be separated by this sort of dotted line here, right? And then we're going to have 3 lines above the dotted line. 1, 2, and 3, like that. And what we have to do in a Y model is we have to sort of address 3 key things. Firstly, I have to be able to, what we call, let's have this pen, I have to be able to project myself onto the model, right? So I have to be able to see myself on the model. And generally, these 3 squares down the bottom of your model is how we're going to project, because these are the 3 panes that I'm in at the moment. So we could call these little pain points, right? So I could be, stressed, run down, exhausted. I could be in some sort of pain here. And so your potential customer has to be able to, project themselves onto this model and say, yeah, I'm here and I don't want to be here anymore. Then what we have to do is up here, we have to show them aspiration, right? And this is where they want to be. So these 3 here are all about aspiration. So that, and if we look at the wellness journey, pain to pleasure, this is my pleasure, my pleasure words, which is, this is where I want to be. So I'm here and I want to be here. And generally when we're doing a model like this, we'll start with the top word and the bottom word, because they're the 2 extremes, from fatigue to fabulous, from, what else could we do? Fatigue to fabulous, from pain to pleasure, from something to something. So we always start with these 2 extremes, and then we put some words into these other boxes. Now, the final thing we have to have on this model is we have to have what we call currency. And this is the currency of our client. And there are lots of different types of currency. There's not just money currency. There's also emotional currency. And generally we'll have sort of 3 words here for when you are here. So when you're in fatigue, how are you feeling? So it could be frustrated. When you're exhausted, what could be happening? You could get, be sad or depressed or something like that. So we have to have these 3 currency words, negative currency words, and 3 positive currency words that match our projection or our aspiration, okay? And the currency can be in dollars, it could be in time, it could be in emotion. There's a number of different currencies that we can have for here and for here, right? But they have to relate to the currency of the person, of what they are really wanting in their life, okay? Then the final thing we need to do is, at the basic level, is really name it, right? So we want to name from here to here, right? So from fatigue to fabulous, right? Something like that. We want to be able to name it. So this is the basic version of a Y model, the very basic version. Other versions could look like this. It could just be in a box, where you have 3 lines like this. But you always want to have 3 at the top and 3 down the bottom. And where possible, you really want to be separated by this imaginary line that people are looking to overcome, because our job is to take them from one side of the line to the other. And obviously in this big model, it's about taking them where they are here to where they want to be. And that's why the Y models are so powerful, because they can see where they are now, where they want to be. You're the answer to this. This is you. Your job is to take them across this line. That's your job, and that's what you're telling people. I'm going to help you cross this line to where you want to be. All right, so hopefully that's been helpful to explain the Y model. All right, enjoy. Can't wait to see your Y models. Ciao.